Welcome to the Buff Show on the American Adversaries Radio Network. And happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. Glad you could be with us, and I hope you have a pampering, sweet day. Catch all the shows on AmericanAdversaries.com. Click on the YouTube link. And also thank you to Appeals Law Group for hosting us on the show today in their studio. Visit appealslawgroup.com. I am Matt Buff, your host. And today I am very excited to be joined by two awesome, hardcore, maniac Trump supporters. And there are many other talents than that. Harry Martin, thank you for joining us on the show.
Thank you, Matt.
All right, and then, of course, you might know this fella from Paint the Trail. You might know him from Paint the Trump. Jeff Sonksen, great to have you on the show, and I think I even said your name right.
Yeah. Happy to be here.
Thanks for being here, Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff and Harry, I want to get into a lot of different aspects of what we got coming up with the election and a bunch of fun stuff like that, but I thought we'd start off poking a little fun at Don Lemon, the CNN anchor. What do you guys think about this guy? I mean, he thinks that Michelle Obama is hotter than Melania Trump. And I say, well, he's into guys, so.
That's what I was about to say. He likes guys. How the hell does he know what a woman looks like,
You might want to change those prescriptions out.
Yeah, but, there's no way. Michelle Obama, her hands are friggin' bigger than Barack Obama's hands, and I saw a picture of it, an official government picture where he has his hand over hers, and it's still out there. It's like.
Plus, she has a bigger dick than him.
Yes, he does. I
mean, have you seen the pictures of it bulging through her pants? I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, but
the battle of the bulge.
Especially on the Ellen show when she was doing that dance and the bulge just kept popping out.
Well, it's not Michelle, it's Michael. They're saying now.
Well, yes.
Isn't that the new thing going around? They're calling him Michael.
Yes.
It just shows you how crazy these liberals have got. I mean, I tell you what, when you guys are doing the flag waving out there, and you can, Operation Flag Drop is where most of these videos are. And, of course, follow Harry Martin on Facebook, too, and then Paint the Trump.
Paint the Trump, yeah.
Follow Paint the Trump on Facebook. It's its own page.
Yeah. I do edited videos where I make these little video clips with my GoPro, and then I edit them up into my phone, and a couple hours later I post them out there, where Barry will do several Facebook Live videos.
Now, why do you call Harry Barry?
That's what he calls himself on Facebook.
Yes.
You have to take it up with him. He's got two names. I just call him Megaphone.
So please, Barry, explain.
All right. When I used my real name on Facebook, I got people from 40 years ago in high school. They all of a sudden they wanted to be my friend. Well, if I wanted to be their friend, I'd still be talking to them today. I just dropped the B and put an H.
You know who also calls himself Barry?
No.
I know. I am named after Barry Goldwater, okay?
Not Barry Soetoro or Barry Obama?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
My mother loved Barry Goldwater, and that's who she named me after.
Oh, okay, good. Well, your mom's a sweet... And it's Mother's Day, so...
Yes.
Sure, she's was a sweet woman.
And all my friends know exactly who I am. Okay,
so should we call you on the podcast, or should we say Barry or Harry?
You can call me anything you want. I really don't care.
Okay, Floyd. We're gonna go in.
Call me Floyd. It doesn't bother me in the least. I'm not sensitive. I don't have feelings like other people do. All right.
Yes, indeed.
I'm a Republican.
That's great. Now, how did you get into politics? Tell me about your story.
How? Well, when I became old enough to vote, Ronald Reagan was running for president. And since that Jimmy Carter was such a wimp ass, if everything was right with the world, Jimmy Carter would have been a great president. But everything wasn't right with the world. Back then we had the Iranian crisis, where they're screaming death to America and burning our flags, people. Remember this. And Nancy Pelosi wants to give them millions of dollars in relief. You know what I say?
They still do that.
Screw you. Freaking pump some oil and sell it on the market if you need money. All right? We shouldn't be supporting those bastards at all. They are our enemy. They have been our enemy since they took us hostage, those 52 people back in 1979. All right? So and that just really disgusts me.
And then Reagan got elected, and they let them all go.
As Ronald Reagan put his hand on the Bible and was being sworn in as the President of the United States, I think it was the 40th president, right? the hostages were being released because Ronald Reagan, it was a whole different character than Jimmy Carter, and he was a little more serious, and the Ayatollah took him serious, and they knew that they had to let them go. Was Ronald Reagan would have, I think he would have carpet bombed the country, you know. But that's why I liked him, because he had a set of balls and Jimmy Carter didn't.
Now, fast forward to today. What got you on the Trump train?
Trump train. I'm from New York.
Trump, baby, Trump.
Trump, baby, Trump. You never hear about all the good that Donald Trump, me being from New York, all right, Donald Trump bought building after building and converted them to put unwed mothers and their children in it, help the homeless out and everything. But you see, when all the money dried up, when he came down that escalator on the left, you know, now he's a racist and all this bullshit. Don't believe it. Donald Trump is a good man, always has been. And everybody in New York up until he came down the escalator wanted to be Donald Trump. So I've always liked him, but when he came down the escalator, I went home, I said, you know, I think he's going to run. And when I was listening to him, everything that he said is exactly how I felt and what I thought was wrong with this country. And I said, if he makes it, he's got my vote. And I've been on the Trump train since day one.
Don't you love how you were right? You were right about him.
I was right, because he's the man that gets things done.
Look what he did with the economy.
He did. He brought it from 0 to friggin' to 3.5% unemployment. And that was only because the people that weren't working didn't want to be working.
And world leaders fear and respect him.
Yes.
And they don't like him. They don't like him, a lot of them. Bunch of sissy French people.
Yes.
They don't like him, but they respect him, and there's a huge difference. What do you say to that?
I say it's true, because they never dealt with just a businessman. They're used to people that they're always making these back deals and shit. Donald Trump is the one cutting all the deals. He's telling you, just like with the Chinese, that, no, he would never get it done. Bullshit. And that's why the coronavirus was unleashed on us, because Donald Trump forced the Chinese to give in, and he made it happen. And it's right around the same time the coronavirus was released.
Retaliation.
Yes.
All right, Jeff, let's hear your story, man. Everybody has seen Paint the Trail in Longwood. Everybody that lives in Central Florida. It's awesome. Thanks. Now, tell us about how you got into painting, your life, how you make money, because you're out there, you're not selling these Trump paintings, and then we'll get into that. But talk about how you got into Paint the Trail first.
Yeah, well, the Paint the Trail was, man, I don't know how much time you got. I can sum this up in a couple minutes, but
yeah, give us the summary.
Well, when the housing bubble burst, you know, I was a carpenter for many years, and no work out there. And I always did art ever since I was a little kid. So I got real frustrated not being able to find work, and just sort of delved deeper into art. And I'm a busybody person, so I got to stay busy. And so I had no work. At least I was painting. I was doing something. And then I started sticking artwork on. I had this idea that I was gonna put paint my business card, and I did paint it. I painted it real big, and I was gonna put it on the trail where my parents live. And for some reason, I chickened out or opted out of it, and put up a painting of Albert Einstein instead. As the sun was going down, when nobody was out there, and I kind of got a kick out of it, and I thought I would irritate people with it. So I made another one. I had nothing to do but paint. I had some extra house paint, and pickets were cheap, and I started hanging them up out on the bicycle trail for about 3 months. In about 3 months, I probably put up about 10 of them. And every time I did it, I was giggle and laugh, and nobody saw me do it, and I thought I was irritating people the whole time, but apparently people were digging it.
That's great. Yeah. And they do.
Yeah. Absolutely. So when I found out they liked it, I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. That sort of energized me a little bit more, and to put more art out there. And I started it in 2012. I haven't put any new art out there in about 2 years, but there's probably about a half a mile of it out there.
There is.
There's a lot of it out there.
It's a huge trail.
Yeah.
Now, what got you on the Trump train?
Man, you know, I voted for Trump only because I wanted a wrecking ball to go in there, and I was just so
blow up the system,
blow everything up, man.
I didn't swamp.
Yeah, back then I didn't flag wave for Trump. I didn't talk politics on my Facebook page. I just wanted somebody to go in there and just crash everything up. and I figured he could do that.
How's he done?
Easily.
How's he done?
Man, he's done an amazing job, better than I ever expected.
That's awesome.
Yeah. What lit my hair on fire was all the racist bullshit from everybody calling him a racist and his followers.
That's the same old playbook.
Yeah, basically calling me a racist because I supported him. And slowly my hair caught on fire, and I stopped posting anything on Paint the Trail and opened up a Paint the Trump page and just started doing Trump stuff and figured I'm going to spend my time promoting Donald Trump. And I was going to do like guerrilla style warfare as far as big Trump paintings, put them on the interstate, anything I could do to put Trump's name out there. I was just one guy, And then I met Barry.
Floyd, there you go.
So
No, Barry. It's Barry.
yeah, the chairman of the local GOP party here, I was at a meeting, and before she started her meeting, she wanted to thank Barry for waving all these Trump flags. I guess she said he goes out there like twice a week or whatever. And
It's amazing.
As soon as I heard that, I started looking around the room to see where this Barry guy was. Because
found
just
him.
painting Trump at home and doing whatever I was doing, I thought, man, waving flags. As soon as I heard that, I was like, I got to team up with this guy. So Barry led the charge all by himself. He would go out there, and I don't know how long you were doing it for, but then I jumped on board and wanted to help him. And since I've done it, I had sort of I had more followers on my my Paint the Trump page at that point and stuff, and I was posting these videos of flag. In the beginning, it was just me, you, and this guy and my friend Dave, and then other people would watch the videos, and now we get about 10 people almost every time we go out.
More people will start coming out too now that they're able to and feel safe.
And we still see new faces all the time, people showing up.
Every time we go out, there's always a new face rallying with us. Yeah.
Well, now that we've met the fellas, and now that you know more about them, I want you guys to stick around for a segment and let's dive into some politics. How does that sound?
Okay.
All right, we'll be right back on The Buff Show.
Are you sick and tired of worn-out advertising like print? Are you not getting enough results? Well, it's time for a change. More people look at Google and social media for goods and services than anywhere else. With JJC Marketing Solutions, you get the best in online marketing with faster Google rankings, weekly reporting, and social results. You can also get a state-of-the-art website and many other professional third-party profiles on places like Google+. Now is the time to get found where people look the most and grow your business. Visit www.jjcmarketingsolutions.com today.
Hi, my name is Patrick Michael Magaro, the senior partner here at Hall Scott Magaro.
And I'm Jamie Hallscott, managing partner at Hall Scott Magaro.
We're here to welcome you to our website. And as you can see, we're not dressed in suits and ties. We're not standing in front of a bunch of law books because that really just wouldn't be our style.
No, we're just normal guys. And that's what this website's all about. For you to understand what we do, who we are, how we can help you with your appeals and post-conviction, but more importantly, to find out about us. Because at the end of the day, you're hiring an attorney based on who they are.
So thank you for stopping by. Please make sure to check out the other links in our website for valuable information, informative videos, and to learn a little bit more about us, click on our profiles.
Thanks for coming.
Welcome back to The Buff Show on the American Adversaries Radio Network. Matt Buff here with you, and we're joined by our two friends, Jeff. What's up, Jeff?
Hey, how's it going?
And Barry, Harry, and Floyd over here.
Harry Floyd, there you go. How you doing, Matt?
It's awesome. Thanks, guys, for coming in. I want to jump into some politics here. But you brought some stuff with you today.
Yes, I did.
Let's start with the mask here.
All right. Well, this is our, Trump 2020 mask.
If you're going to wear a mask, which I don't think you should if you're healthy, if you're going to wear one.
Yes, this is more of a prop when we're out there, doing our rallies. Because every time we're out there, the left always calls up and says that we're not socially distancing or anything. So when the cops roll up and they see me over here with the mask on, and they watch us, man, because they know they're full of crap, the left. But every time we were out there, so
Cops have been pretty friendly to the flag waving people.
well, Donald Trump is pretty friendly with the police, and he
Yes.
supports them. So it's only in their best interest to support Donald Trump. You know, you could have another Barack Obama who declared war on the police department.
That's a good point.
Yes, so you know, it's totally, this guy's a totally different beast than the last president. And thank God that Barack Obama is friggin' history. I just wish he'd leave Washington, go to Hawaii, and just get the hell out of
I hope he gets
Hawaii.
indicted.
Yes, I hope that too. But you know, I'd be happy if he just went to Hawaii and disappeared. You know, either way, if he sits in prison or disappears, it'd be
Both are fine with you.
both are fine with me.
All right, what you got in the bag there?
Yes, from Jeff and I, we have a nice Trump hat for
Oh
you.
boy, look at that. That's awesome. Thank
All
you
right.
so much.
We have a flag for you,
Oh, very cool.
and we have a made in Trump 2020 lapel pin,
Us bald guys, we got to make the hat a little tighter.
and from the War Group over. No, we're not going
Ooh,
to
take a look at that.
It's a nice,
Now, what's this flag say?
it says no more bullshit.
All right, that'll wave in the yard.
There
We'll
you
put
go.
that in the
You gotta
yard.
put that up.
And I'll
man.
bring it to the flag drop, the next flag drop I come to.
And when you see Jeff, you can give Jeff this.
Oh, very nice.
All right.
Very cool.
So Barry passes those out when we're waving flags out
Yes,
there.
you have to answer a question.
Okay,
The question is, what's so great about socialism?
nothing.
Exactly.
Let me give you the hat. Because only a conservative gets that one right. We actually have people trying to tell us what's great about socialism. That's how freaking stupid they are.
And they look at you like, "Brr," because somebody who believes in socialism,
Is a loser.
they're just a minion.
They're losers.
They will bend the knee. If China comes in here and takes over the country, right?
Right.
They're the first people that bend the knee.
Half the country would let them do it.
Absolutely. Isn't that scary? What do you make of this? I mean, when did we get to this point? would you say?
Brainwashing.
It started in the school system.
It's the media and the school system.
That's right.
If you could fix that, we wouldn't have any problems.
You have to undo all that
How you
and
do
fix
it?
it.
I don't know how you do it.
Well, a lot of people go to homeschooling now, not just forced, but a lot of people go to homeschooling. A lot of people are going to Christian education, but you know what the problem with the Christian education? It's expensive.
Well, you got these half-price deals here in Florida for Christian schools, right?
Oh, they do?
Yeah,
Because they want kids to not be afraid
Yeah.
and come in.
It's like the Geneva School. They have a program where you can get in half price, and that's a good Christian school.
You know, a good one in Apopka is Tiny Tots of Apopka. Check them out. That's a good one. So if it's more affordable for parents and they can get grants and stuff like that, that's an awesome thing. So let's talk about Joe Biden. What's worse for Joe Biden, his memory loss, his dementia, or the photos and videos of the groping? What's the worst thing about Joe Biden?
His dementia, no doubt about it. No.
You-
What's it going to be like in 2 more years?
In 2 more years. Good Lord, 2 more months.
2 more hours.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't even go that far.
I mean, he's not competent. I think everybody knows it.
Yeah.
And the only people that are going to be voting for him are the people with the Trump derangement syndrome.
People
They got
that
it
hate
so
Trump.
bad, they
Yeah.
would vote for anybody over Trump. That's how
Remember-
ignorant they are.
You're
That's
going
on.
to see that in action.
Yeah.
Remember, that's Super Thursday, November 5th. Vote for Joe Biden for Senate, people.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes, November 15th.
That's what I tell them out there.
I think this will all be settled once they have the debate.
Yes, well.
See that now? That's one thing Joe Biden doesn't want. He doesn't want to debate. His handlers, they don't want to debate with Trump, so they're going to do everything they can
Yeah.
to make sure that doesn't happen. But we talked about in the last segment with Michael Cortez. You guys heard it when Trump wants to send him test kits so he can get back out there on the trail.
Yeah. He's only doing Trump a favor. There's a lot of people that say that they're going to vote for Biden, but once they watch the debate, they're either not going to vote at all or they're going to vote for Trump.
You can look at the video from the Democrat debates that he did. There's a whole montage of him being an idiot out there.
Yeah, but they're idiots themselves, and he gets a free pass.
He didn't look as bad because there was some other dumbasses on the stage with him.
Oh, you got one guy preaching socialism like there's no tomorrow. Bernie. Those are my favorite bros.
Oh, my God.
The Bernie bros.
Trump's going to get about 15 to 20% of those, maybe more. He got 15% in the last election of the Bernie followers. I think it's going to be closer to 30 this time because they don't like Joe Biden.
Every Bernie guy I talk to hates Biden.
See?
Hates Biden as much as I hate Biden.
Who did the video where you took a Bernie sticker off the car? Who was that?
That was me.
That was you. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, was that somebody coming over to the Trump side, or just one of the? Well, tell us.
No, they were crying because they were taking the Bernie resigned. Man,
Yeah, that was somebody else posted that video. He probably shared it.
I just shared it. Yeah.
Okay.
But it was you could hear her crying because she's taking the Bernie sticker off of her car.
So she was upset that she had to take it off.
Yeah.
Have you followed up with her at all? Like, where's she going?
No, but we did have a girl. What was her name? Sunshine or some crap?
Hippie.
Yeah,
Dirty hippie.
Some little kid or some crap. And she. See, they tell me that I talk too brutal to those assholes out there.
Sometimes I think you take it easy on them.
But, and I try to tell these people, the only ones that ever stop and talk to us are the young kids, the Bernie bros.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the ones that stop because they're lost, they're confused now.
But they think they're educated.
Oh, they do.
Well, the only people that pull over and actually want to talk to us are the younger people. It's not the older people. And it's because they're curious is why we're so motivated to go out there and wave flags for Trump.
Yes.
And they pull over and they ask us questions. We had one last time.
Yes.
Some girl do that. And
every time.
Yeah, we'll talk to them until we're blue in the face. They think they know everything. Yeah. But at least they're curious enough to... and it was obvious they weren't pulling over to try to instigate anything with us.
They're not being
genuinely
mean.
curious.
They're not being mean.
No, they're not being mean. Yeah. Well, we're not mean to them. I told her, I said, you can stay a Democrat and you want to come out here and just talk to us every time we come out here. Yeah. We're never going to chase you away. But if you're a Trump supporter and you go to a Bernie rally, do you think they're going to let you hang out and talk to them?
Oh, no. Yeah. But you could beat any one of them up. They're a bunch of wussies.
Yeah. Because you got to remember one thing. The Republicans are the tolerant party.
That's right.
Okay?
No, nothing's more intolerant than the left.
Mm-hmm. They suck.
Did you see the video where Biden it was interviewing Bernie, and Bernie was saying, "You're going to do my agenda. I want you to do my agenda for my people." And Biden's like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure. What? You know the thing.
Mm-hmm. Bernie was going to take that nomination if all those people didn't drop out and endorse him.
Yes, indeed.
And
what happened? All of it. Bernie had all the momentum, and then all of a sudden, Biden started getting all the votes.
It was a team effort. It was everybody
all
against
hands
Bernie.
on deck.
Yeah, and the Bernie people they know it. They saw it happen. That's why they hate Biden.
It was all hands on deck.
Yeah, he got robbed last time. He got robbed this time.
That's it. He got screwed twice, man.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about, because we're running low on time, let's talk about some events. All right, let's talk about Operation Flag Drop. You represent them, right?
Yes, I'm part of them. But I'm the one-man rally.
The one-man rally.
The one-man rally.
And paint the Trump. Mm-hmm. All right. But you guys do all these things together typically.
We joined forces, and the rallies have been phenomenal since he joined the band. Because like I said, he said, I was out there by myself. But, when he came, he brought his ornaments with him. And, people stop. They do selfies with him and everything. It's great. It's a good eye catcher,
I love it. So, I went out there with you guys and waved flags. There's something exhilarating about it. And when people are mad at us, I got more energized.
Yeah.
I start wanting to follow the car. Come back. Let's talk.
Batteries, man.
Let's talk.
Now
Let's
you
dance.
now you know how the president feels when he goes to a rally and sucks all the energy out of you. So you can go back to Washington and fight them swamp creatures.
We did the Orlando rally. We set up the booth out there and everything. Yeah. It was awesome. And that was the kickoff to the 2020 campaign. Man, that seems like so long ago.
It was only a year ago.
It seems like so long ago because all this crap that has happened. I can't wait until he opens the door to a rally again, right?
Yep.
That's
why they got to keep the virus going. They got to stop those rallies.
Yeah. What did Eric Trump just tweet out? Oh, go ahead and finish your thought.
I'm just saying there's multiple reasons for these Democrats to keep pushing this fear on us.
Yes.
You know what I mean? They want to make everybody miserable, and they want to try to trick everybody into thinking it's Trump's fault somehow.
Yes, indeed.
That's the main thing. They want us to vote by mail. You can't go in and vote because you could catch this thing.
Because with Biden, you need mail fraud. You got to have it.
That's how all the fraud happens. You don't have to show an ID. This is their ultimate goal.
Yes,
and prevent the Trump rallies from happening.
They did a virtual friggin' rally for Biden last night. You know, it went down in flames.
Yeah.
It sucked.
How did you read the comments on that thing? That
I
was
call it
awesome.
the Brady Bunch boxes.
Yeah.
Everybody's looking down and people freezing.
Yeah.
I tell you what, man, Eric Trump said it right on Twitter. It's unfair to Trump because right now, because of the 10 people or less crowds, Biden's allowed to have his rallies,
Yeah.
but Trump isn't.
I also heard that Darren was going to do the debates just so it could be a little more even. You know?
Barron would wipe the floor with.
I know, and he's only 14 years
Of
old.
course, we don't want any kids around Biden.
No, we don't, because he's a pedophile. I don't care what anybody says.
All right, how can they find Paint the Trump on social media?
Paint the Trump on YouTube and Facebook.
Okay, One Man Rally,
He's on Facebook.
and then also Operation Flag Drop.
Is on Facebook, too.
All you have to do is a search at the top.
Yes.
And you can find this show on AmericanAdversaries.com. Click on the YouTube link. Guys, I really thank you for coming out and doing this. We definitely got to do this again.
All right.
All right, you guys stay smart out there.